This is a review of the 4x4 from Eastsheen. So, first of all, it's slightly smaller than the Rubik's 4x4, and it has very smooth turning. As you can see, you can even turn one layer with one finger. You can kind of do it with two, so it's very smooth. And right now the screws are actually pretty tight. So now's the corner cutting. It can hardly corner cut at all, less than half a QB, and takes a little bit of force to turn it. Pretty much everywhere. So you can also remove the center pieces like this with your fingernails, because they have a little hole there and fits into this knobby part, like a little square knobby thing. Snaps on. So if you want to take it apart, you just have to pull off 4 center pieces or tiles off of one side, and it exposes the screw. So all you have to do is unscrew it using a screwdriver. Once it's unscrewed, the whole thing just falls apart. Okay, so this is the assembly. You'll also need a screwdriver and a stand for your core. The Rubik's Revolution is actually a great stand. Okay, so I'll call these T pieces. I'll call this triangle piece, and I'll call this skinny crooked piece. To begin assembly, you'll need 2 triangle pieces and you'll need 2 T pieces, and 1 triangle piece. You want to start at the boxy part of the core and just slide in the T piece and the other one. Then you want to slide in the triangle piece, like so. And you want to continue around. But this time you want to assemble the trio first, and then turn one arm of the core 45 degrees, insert the trio, then slide it in. The last one that you'll do is actually hard, and you'll have to do it a different way. First, get the 2 T pieces and just place them in carefully, as they can fall out easily. Next, with the triangle piece, you want to carefully slide it in between, or wedge it in between. Next, you want to get 4 T pieces. Place them like that, and then place 4 matching edges. And overhang them like so. Next, you want to get 8 crooked skinny crooked pieces and place them around edges like that. Next, get 4 T pieces and place them in between the skinny crooked pieces that you have just placed. A circular ridge should start to form. Like this. Next, get 4 matching corners. And place them on top of the the edges that you just placed. Then get 4 triangle pieces and then place them so that the hollow space is facing outward, like that. After that, you want to get matching edges. Hold them together and slide them in such a way that the triangle piece goes in as well. This is how they should fit inside the edges. So I'll continue sliding these in. Like that. I have one more edge to go. Now after that's done, you want to get 4 skinny crooked pieces and overhang them at the corners. You want to make sure that the knob part will be sticking at the top, as that will later hold the center caps. These floral flat ones, as they have little squarish hole in them. Next, get 4 T-pieces and overhang them. You want the lip or the edge of the T-piece to be oriented outwards. And continue all the way around. Next, you want to get this part of the arm of the core and screw it in place. Be careful when screwing it in, as if it gets crooked, it will be harder to turn that side of the cube. Screw all the way in for the best stability. Now you don't need the stand anymore. You can gently lift the cube, remove the 4 T-pieces, and just remove your stand or the revolution if you were using that. Next, do the same thing and overhang the 4 edges. And get 4 skinny crooked pieces, or 8 actually, and place them again around the edges. Next, get 4 T-pieces and with a little lip pointing upwards, place them between the two pairs of, or the pairs of skinny crooked pieces. Again, a circle should form. Like that. Next, get 4 matching corners and then just place them on top of the edges. And get the 4 triangle pieces, and again with the hollow part facing outwards. Next, get 4 matching edges and again slide them on and let the triangle piece get in between them as well. Next, get the last 4 skinny crooked pieces and overhang them at the corner of the squarish hole. And then overhang the T pieces so that the lip is facing outwards. And then get this part of the chorus arm and screw the screw in place. Again, being sure not to screw it in crooked or destroying the plastic. And once the screw is in place, you're nearly over. Next, pop in the centers, your center caps, or center pieces, if you will. And you want the squarish hole to go onto the knobs. The green side's over, now here's the white side. And I'll do this purpley side. Here's the yellow side. And finally, the blue side. So now is a great time to test if everything is snug and you haven't placed the triangle pieces in wrong, as they can be placed wrong and cause the whole thing to jam. It appears that all the milk turns well. So this is great. So I'll start the solve after this. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'll solve it now. I used the reduction method for the 4x4. So here's the white center. There's the yellow. There's the red and the blue. And last but not least, there's the green, and here's the purpley color. Now I'll pair up the edges. Now that all the edges are paired up, now I can just solve it like a 3x3 by twisting only the outer layers, unless some special cases happen or occur. Now, normally on a 3x3, one edge cannot be flipped like this. But because it's a 4x4, it can do that for some reason. And now it's solved. Another parity that can happen on a 4x4 that Rubik's Cube doesn't get is two edges switching parallel like this. This and this. It can happen on a 4x4 but not on a 3x3. So that is it. Thanks for watching.